Hey y'all, Captain JJB84. Okay, this is the third time I've tried making this, but my 15 favorite films of this year. Oh god, hopefully I didn't forget any of them. Number 15 is Man of Steel. Superman is awesome again. Henry Cavill is a great Superman. And the whole cast is great. And we got Batman vs. Superman coming a year and a half from now, and I'm excited. Number 14, This Is the End. Oh god, it's probably one of the funniest films this year. Just six idiots. And coked up Michael Cera. Coked up Michael Cera, man. Give that man a corner office. Whoever thought of that. Probably Seth Rogen. Number 13 is The Great Gatsby. I think I've been over this. I think it's underrated. One of DiCaprio's best performances. And nothing else to say. A lot of good music and a lot of other stuff. And a lot of mayhem. Number 12, Much Ado About Nothing. If you're a Joss Whedon fan, watch it. Like, all of Joss Whedon's actors are in this. Clark Gregg, Nathan Fillion, Amy Acker, Alexis Denisof, and countless others. But yeah, that's great. Just Shakespeare and Joss Whedon. Can't go better than that. Number 11, I think. Warm Bodies. Oh, man. I said this was, like, I think one of the first films I saw last year. And it just stuck with me, really. I mean, I watched it once, then I watched it again. I was like, wow, this is great. I mean, like, it's not like trying to reinvent the zombie genre. It's just doing its own thing, and it succeeds like that. Like, no, I'm not saying every zombie film now has to have the opposite perspective of how the zombies see life. Like, it's just good at what it does. And the girl is cute, she's pretty, and John Malkovich is awesome. Number 10, Pacific Rim. Man, like, I have not had so much fun in a movie since forever, really. Maybe Real Steel, I don't know. But yeah, like 300-foot robots fighting giant Godzilla things. You're not going to beat that. Like, and Charlie Hunnam, he's alright. But Idris Elba is why I love this film. And a lot of other reasons. Number 9, Rush. Yes, Rush. Daniel Bruhl and Chris Hemsworth are great. Daniel Bruhl gives, I think, the better performance. Picking favorites there, but he does. But Ron Howard's, one of my favorite directors, and just I love seeing the tension between these two. What they will go, not to like sabotage, just to win, really. Like, there's a great scene. They're signing autographs, and they're arguing while they do it, while they have smiles and sunglasses. It's great. Number 8, Captain Phillips. Oh, I think every captain should watch this film. Tom Hanks gives an absolutely amazing performance. Anyone who's seen the film knows that one scene where he does give the best performance in the movie. Fairly realistic, I think, to like what a hostage situation is. I mean, not saying that the film was boring, but real life hostage situations are kind of boring. You're sitting there, and who knows what'll happen. And I like seeing the inner workings of him just on the little lifeboat with the rest of the pirates. The lead pirate actor, he was good. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his name, but he's good in this. Well directed. Paul Greengrass has intense direction. Number 7, I think, The Way Back. Yes, this is a little indie film that came out during the summer. Steve Carell is a total scumbag Steve in this. Scumbag Steve. We don't like scumbag Steves. We don't like him at all. But he's great. The kid's good, and just a nice little indie film in the break of summer, really. But now we get to the bigger category. Number 6, The Hunger Games: Catching Fire. Oh, man, words cannot describe how much I love this movie. I think it's the best. It's better than the first one. Like, everyone really steps up their game. Francis Lawrence does a great job directing and just putting it in the right direction. And I'm excited for Mockingjay. That'll be good. Also Jenna Malone. The elevator scene. Number 5, the last 5, American Hustle. American Hustle. Na 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 na. Alright, terrible reference. Yeah, this is Christian Bale's best performance and best hair you will ever see in his life. Okay, I want to pull. Whoever saw American Hustle, who had the craziest hair in that? Or do I have the craziest hair right now? Because mine looks like a friggin' whatever. I haven't, like, whatever. I've been swimming this morning. It's all got chlorine and stuff in it. But, yeah, who had the craziest hair? My money's on Jennifer Lawrence. She had the craziest hair. Though Bradley Cooper had that rockin' perm. Number 4, The Wolf of Wall Street. Yes, it's Jeremy Johns said it best himself. American Psycho plus Wall Street times Pulp Fiction. That's what this film is. There are more tits in this movie than you'll ever see in your entire life. And talk about objectifying women. Good lord. The very first scene, it's like, that's my wife. And a woman sitting in a bikini on the bed. I'm just like, all right, I'm interested. He's blowing cocaine into the woman's ass. I'm like, some stripper's ass. I'm like, what? Oh lordy. Number 3. This might be surprised a few of you. Frozen. Oh, I love Frozen. It is the best animated film of this year. A true Disney musical. Tangled was really good, but this also really good. It's hard to say which one I like more, but maybe I'll do a list on that one day. My favorite Disney films. But yeah, just great music, great animation. The little snowman Olaf, he's great. My name's Kristoff. Number 2, Prisoners. Oh man, gritty, dark, and awesome all at the same time. And Hugh Jackman's best performance. Jake Gyllenhaal also really good. My 2 of my favorite actors of all time in the same movie together. Surprised this film hasn't gotten much award attention. I mean, it's good. Come on. But yeah, just everyone's just greatness. I mean, Jeremy Johns said it's a bit predictable. Every now and again, yeah, I can be like, okay. But still, for the 2.5 hour length it holds my attention, and I was at the edge of the seat going, every time something happened. But now my favorite film of this year, which is actually going to anger a lot of people, maybe. Well, just, remember, people in my family and Bandit Incorporated, he's going to look at me going, what? Gravity. Gravity is my absolute favorite film of this year. And, okay, there's a lot of stuff I haven't seen yet, but I'm going to give some honorable mentions. Gravity is my absolute favorite film this year. I mean, I felt like I was in space. Alfonso Cuarón, come on, he's the best director in the history of the universe. I'm not just saying it, well, no pun intended there. Well, maybe. I mean, it's realistic space. Yeah, there are a few, inaccuracies, but you're not going to sit there going, oh, that's why the movie's crap, because, her hair should have been moving when she was in the thing. Come on, cut that out. George Clooney's great. He's a cowboy, pretty much. He's always, flirting with Sandra Bullock. It's great. Sandra Bullock, well, for one, she's gorgeous. As my mom kept saying, did she have a body double or something? But this is, I don't think you're ever going to get another film like this in a long time. It's that just great, really. It's not very long either. It's only an hour and a half. Now, of course, I didn't see everything this year. Haven't seen 12 Years a Slave, which I really want to. Haven't seen All Is Lost, which I also really want to. Haven't seen Saving Mr. Banks, which I also want to. And Her. I want to watch Her. I might watch it in the next few days. But yeah, those are the films I haven't seen. Now for some honorable mentions. First one, Iron Man 3. It's good. The twist, whether you like it or not, but Confused Matthew's it works and makes the film so much better. Not really. It's I don't know. I mean, I'm just sort of okay, well, I kind of wanted to see a villain, but whatever. The World's End, 42. Star Trek Into Darkness. Pain and Gain. Michael Bay, you did it. But now for the honorable mention, Batman, The Dark Knight Returns, Part 2. Oh, I love that. I'm kind of cheating there. It is a direct-to-video animated film, but, I mean, Kevin Smith gave a shout-out to this. He says, until we get Batman vs. Superman, watch this movie. You get to see them go at it. And, Dark Knight Returns is like my absolute favorite Batman comic. So there's that. But yeah, that's my list. Just a recap. Man of Steel. This is from 15 to 1. Man of Steel, This Is the End, The Great Gatsby, Much Ado About Nothing, Warm Bodies, Pacific Rim, Rush, Captain Phillips, The Way, Way Back, Hunger Games Catching Fire, American Hustle, The Wolf of Wall Street, Frozen, Prisoners, Gravity. Little Max messes up. But yeah, those are my 15 favorite films of this year. So this was a good year. Had a few hits and misses. But we'll see what happens next year. So see ya.